Welcome back, Shalloners, and welcome Swifties, and welcome Selenators. Today, we're going to talk about Taylor Swift and Selena Gomez's friendship, what really went on behind the scenes, and most importantly, what we can learn about our female friendships from their dramas. Because you guys have asked about this topic, like, high key. So, we're going to do it. But just to remind you guys, if you have a love question of your own and want to chit chat with me privately, find me on the Instant Go app. My username is ShallonXO, and click chat to get connected right away. And it's like really me. It's not a bot. You're talking to me. I have no life. Also, be sure to check out my brand new podcast. So excited. It's called Girl on Top, ShallonXO. And I answer the best questions you guys have submitted to me from the week so that we can all benefit from the advice and come together. We can find it any place where podcasts are available. Spotify, Google, Apple, the whole shebang. And please rate and review if you like it. So Taylor and Selena, right? As we know, they were like the cornerstone of the squad, right? Like they were such a fun friendship. Like we loved them. They were, even like physically, they were so different, like tiny and brunette, tall and blonde. Like one sings like this, one sings like that. Like everyone was just kind of rooting for them. And it seems like they haven't mentioned each other and they have really fallen out of favor. And I was like, why did this happen? And most importantly, like, what can we learn from it? I've done videos on Selena before. And Selena stans are like, you're just jealous of her. Oh, brother. No, I am not. Selena Gomez, I have heard allegedly time and time again, is a drug addict. Check out my other videos on her. Justin Bieber like ruined her life. And also Selena we can only blame drugs and alcohol for so much of someone's behavior. And then we have to be like, maybe you're just also an asshole when you're sober. Because the story I've heard about Selena many times is that she was using Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, they're like weirdly friends, or they were. She was using Jennifer Aniston as this like shoulder to cry on. And this is very recently, like within the last like year and a half or something. Calling her in the middle of the night. He's drunk and stupid. Nobody loves me in my life. And Jennifer Aniston kept on taking those calls. And then Jennifer split up with Justin Theroux. And what did Selena do? She hooked up with him. Oh, I'm not saying we should publicly stone people, but maybe just like one stone, just like one little rock to the cheek would teach Selena a lesson. Can you imagine somebody doing that to you? I can't imagine someone having the audacity to call me on the phone, like ever. Certainly in the middle of the night, certainly not to drunkenly rant about their own problems. But that's Selena. And that's why she doesn't have any other friends. That's why she latched onto Jennifer Aniston. I can't remember if they were co-stars or what. Who even knows? Hollywood's kind of a small place. And that's why she doesn't have people like Demi Lovato. Remember when Demi posted that meme, like, bye bitch, swimming away from your bullshit, after, I think it was Selena and Justin got back together for like the 570th time? You know when you push Demi Lovato, another drug addict, too far, that your drama is too much for her? That's not good. And the same with Taylor Swift. Taylor is a girl's girl. And the thing I know about Taylor from, we have people in common, is like she's a girl's girl, but she is the queen bee. Like there is no, like, it is her squad. This is not a democracy. It is a Taylorocracy. But she was still really supportive of Selena for a really long time. And I'll never forget, the thing that's most telling to me is, remember when they were backstage at the VMAs, it was her and Selena, and they walked into a room, and Selena hugged Justin, and Taylor was like, ugh. She just made a face, and we were all like, oh, yeah. Because I'm like, that right there encapsulates their friendship. I have a feeling. No, I'm sorry, it's not a feeling. It's things that I've allegedly heard from sources. And if you guys don't know, I used to be the editor of Star Magazine, and I've worked in celebrity journalism and gossip for a really long time. So when I say I've heard things, like I've heard them from like sources, I won't name who they are. It's a lot of hairdressers though. So careful what you tell your hairdresser and your makeup artist. That like Taylor was just over it. I mean, like, it's no real huge secret. It's like Taylor hit the point that so many of us hit with our friends. Enough of the fuckboy, enough of commandeering every bottomless brunch to talk about him again. Enough of the, I'm in a spiral. There's like sounds happening by my washing machine. And by the way, I'm at my boyfriend's new house. He just moved in, and I know it looks like a safe house. There's like nothing on the walls, like a utility panel. But yes, I'm going to do some videos about cohabitation and life changes and all that stuff. Stay tuned. Who is back there? Max? Oh, he's here. What are you doing? Okay, sorry. He's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. I won't even edit this out. It's too funny. It's like, it's either a poltergeist or it's my boyfriend, and sometimes literally they're like one and the same. Like, how do I get them out of the house? So, yeah, Taylor basically hit this point with Selena where it's like, I'm fucking done with you. Because we all have friends who, and it's funny I'm saying this about Selena because I've done a video on Taylor and her like perpetual victim mentality, you know, like the big bad boy hurt me. Kanye West, baby, I'm doing a video, don't come in here. Yeah, I guess he probably can tell. I'm just like ranting to myself in a bedroom like I'm probably doing a video. Okay, sorry to break the fourth wall so much. So yeah, I did a video about Taylor and her like chronic victim mentality. Everybody's hurt me. Look what you made me do. Like, and I think it's like been not great for her career because she used to be so relatable. You know, even though her songs were like very specific and literal, they were all part of a narrative that we could identify with. I've liked a guy who's had a girlfriend who sucked. Like, I've had a dude that I've written songs about and all these like stroppy poems named Drew, whatever it is. Like, we could identify with it. I personally have not had a vendetta with Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, and everything now is so like hyper specific to her completely unrelatable life. You're like, cool. But yeah, Taylor has always like romanticized and mythologized her own victimhood. And I think that's what impels her to be such kind of like a queen bee mean girl. Because it's like, I get to decide. I've suffered and I'm rich and I'm the most famous. So in that sense, I can see where there's like kind of no room for two of those type of personalities in a dynamic, right? There can only be one person up on a cross at one time, martyring themselves. And Taylor's decided that it's her. But let's say you're dealing with someone like Selena and you're not a chronic martyr like Taylor is. We all have a friend that we're just over it. A friend who defines themselves by the drama with this guy and they're getting an emotional payout from it. I tell you guys a lot when you message me on the app and like ask me questions and you're like, I can't get rid of this fuckboy and blah, blah, blah. The first thing I say is, well, we know what's wrong with him. What's wrong with you? What emotional payout are you getting from this that makes it work for you? Work does not mean healthy. Work does not mean happy. Work means familiar, okay? This works for you. It's the path of least resistance for you. Why? What are you telling yourself to make this okay? Because you're telling yourself something. Human beings do not stay in situations that don't work for them. And I can look at someone who's in a Selena position and just be like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I get a lot of messages from you guys and you're like this friend and she won't let go of this guy and he's so toxic. And I'm like, girl, I know. But that works for her in a way that you can't identify with because you're not sick the way she is. You might be sick in your own ways, but you're not sick in that specific way. So it's like, what? And I think Taylor is not sick in the way that Selena is sick. She's got her own issues, but she has not been like entangled with someone the way Selena was with Justin and probably The Weeknd, you know, but definitely Justin. And it's like at some point you're just like, I'm done. Because we have to take a step back from people like this because at some point we realize we're contributing to the problem. If you guys have messaged me about a friend who's like the Selena and you're trying to like break her out of a fuckboy's grip, girl, you're part of the problem because you're giving her what she wants. Attention and power. Attention and power. I've always said, what does a manipulative person want more than anything? Pity, right? Pity is very useful. It gets people to do what you want. Gets them to feel sorry for you, give you the benefit of the doubt. Look what it did to Jennifer Aniston. I mean, got her husband shagged. That's not good. So we have to take a step back and be like, I am opting out. To quote Taylor herself, not about this, but please exclude me from this narrative. I don't want to keep feeding into this. And I think it's crucial to sit that friend down, to sit your Selena down and be like, I'm not going to talk about this guy ever again with you. I'm done. If you're upset, find someone else because I can't keep enabling you. And right now that's what it's become. Like it's stressful for me. Make it from a place of love. Be like, it hurts me to see you like this. And I have to take a step back from you. And I think if you pause and look around in your life, you'll notice a lot of people have done that. And they haven't bothered to sit down and tell you the real deal like I am. Maybe they don't have that much affection for you. Maybe they're just that done. But I'm telling you, this is what your behavior is resulting in terms of consequences on your friendships. And even if you do end up with him, he shouldn't cost you all of your friends. That's what's important to note. No guy should come at the cost of every other relationship in your life. It's so funny to me when people are like, we're like Bonnie and Clyde. Like, they were actual monsters, by the way. And also, like, why do you want an us versus them, like me and my baby versus the world type relationship? I don't. I like my world. I like everyone in my world. That's why they're in it. And I'm certainly not going to choose a guy over all my friends, my coworkers who don't want to hear about it, my family. I'm lucky enough that I do have good people in my life, but I guarantee that you do too. And it might not be the people you think. It might not be like your popular clique that you shared a prom limo with. It might be your dorky best friend who lives up the street that you like played dinosaurs with when you were in 8th grade. It might be her. She might actually be giving you the advice you need to listen to. Maybe your mom isn't. Maybe your dad isn't. Maybe your cool Aunt Shallon is. Right? I'm the cool aunt. I'm going to Europe. I'll be back with some wine. No kids. Ooh, sorry about it. Younger boyfriend. That's what I want. That's what I'm doing. So I better want it. So I can understand why Taylor had to call time on this friendship. But what if you're the Selena? We've all been the Selena, you know, maybe not a heroin addiction, but we've all had the fuckboy that people are so done hearing about. So done hearing about it. I remember I sat my friends down when I was entangled with my good guy fuckboy, GGFB. And I was like, tell me everything you say behind my back. Like, and not in like, tell me, but I'm like, I want to know the real truth. I need to know because I can't be in this misery with him anymore. And I can tell that you guys are over it. And like, I'm older, so I've had more experience with friendships, certainly more with guys. And it's like, I now know the red flags to look for when people are like done. But when you're young and it's like your brain is just inflamed with a fuckboy and a broken heart, and you cannot get any objectivity. And when you feel that mania, that hysteria, you need to get a grip. You need to cowboy the F up, stop, go to your friends and be like, tell me the real deal. And then you need to listen to them. So many questions I get from you guys are not like, I don't understand what they're saying. It's basically, I'm choosing not to listen to what a dude is saying, to what my friends are saying, to what life is trying to say to me. He blocked me. What do you think that means? I don't know. What do you think it means? Do you think it means he wants you to message him through his mom's eBay account? Do you think that's what that means? Maybe not. Don't ask something if you don't want to actually listen to it, though. You know, but try to force yourself to get to that point where you are listening to what the people in your life say. One of my best friends is dating a dude we hate. Actually, several of my friends are. And like, it's to the point where she even says his name and we're like, ugh. And when I think back on the Taylor Selena situation, it's like when she was like, ugh, there's only 2 reasons that your best friends will have that reaction to a dude that you're dating, okay? Jealousy, they're like being petty and they want to break you up because they want him for themselves, or they literally hate him for many good reasons. Which do you think it is? We hate my friend's boyfriend because he sucks. And it's not like he's not hot enough, he's not rich enough, he's not cool enough. All these are true, by the way. It's that he is mean to her. He's mean to her. He fucks around with her. He lies and manipulates. He won't like be her actual boyfriend. It's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to like about this person. That you like him, so I'm automatically supposed to like him? No. You can like buffalo wings. I can acknowledge though that those buffalo wings aren't good for you, right? I don't have to yay say your decisions. And I don't want my friends yay saying me either. That to me is not what friendship is. That's what fandom is. And some people do want fans. Taylor Swift, I think, kind of wants fans. You know, she wants a fandom friendship dynamic. I don't. I want to make myself better. I only have so much time on this earth, and I certainly only have so much energy. I don't want to waste either of those things on someone who just doesn't like me, who doesn't love me, who isn't going to be my person, even like my person for a little while, who's just going to break my heart. And that's why I sat down with my friends and I'm like, tell me all the things you say behind my back, because I need to know the real deal. We're in a safe space. This is trust treatment. We're in the nest. So if you're bringing up a dude and your friends are like, not Brian again, not this fucking guy again, listen to them. They have your best interest at heart. And they're probably not going to say, I told you so, when you guys break up, but like, they might not even be around to say it. Because when we choose, like, and it's hard to be on the opposite side of that, the non-Selena side, and watch your friend go through something, because at some point, like you guys who are coming to me being like, how do I get my friend away from this guy? It's like, you just max out. And it's like, I don't know, dude, like, do what you want, sleep with him, text him. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I've talked till I'm blue in the face. I can't convince you anymore. Do I need one of those like 3-fold cardboard things like from the science fair that I'm doing a presentation? You know that this isn't good for you. And there's nothing worse than having your friend's best interest at heart and really trying to make them see the light and them punishing you for it. Well, fine. I guess I'm just not going to bring him around. We're not going to come to your birthday party then. Okay. So if that's what went on with Taylor and Selena, I get it. And good for Taylor for putting up those boundaries. Someone like Taylor Swift definitely doesn't have the time or the energy to expend on someone who isn't appreciating it. And I remember when I heard about her like sobbing to Jennifer Aniston, I thought, that's because everyone else is all sobbed out. People don't act like that all of a sudden. That has been their lane for a very long time. The call in the middle of the night, talk only about themselves, and then betray you at the drop of a hat. That's who they are, you know? And she might have done that to Taylor. She might have done it to Demi Lovato. She might have done it to Miley Cyrus. Like, this could have been just the long line, the Selena's trail of tears. And I don't blame someone for saying, enough. But I want to know your guys' take on this situation. Like, what have you heard? What do you think? And tell me what you have done being a Taylor and watching a Selena with a fuckboy, or just this like endless cycle of a toxic relationship. Is there been something you've said that has like broken the spell? And inversely, if you've been in Selena's position, in all of our positions where we've been entangled with someone toxic, what's something that people said to you that you were like, oh, I get it. I get it. One thing I heard actually that has been going around my friend group is chemistry is not compatibility. You can have a lot of hot pants feelings, a lot of chemistry, doesn't mean you guys are meant to be. Sucks, but it's true. And if you guys want to chit chat privately about this more or any other topic, find me on the Instant Go app. My username is ShallonXO, and click chat to get connected. And like I said, listen to the new podcast. Girl on Top ShallonXO is available every place podcasts are available. And please be sure to rate and review. Be awesome. And follow me on Insta and Snapchat and Twitter at ShallonXO. See you soon.